Welcome back everyone to another technical analysis, and today we are back with Dogecoin. Now Dogecoin we caught basically near this local double bottom area where we had a nice breakout, and since then we basically had like 2x on the coin. Okay, that's far from 2x, but at least 50% will be secured as of now. So quickly, for those who haven't seen the previous technical analysis, we noticed a similar pattern where we had a push from the EMAs, then local high, formed some kind of low here, then again similar pattern. Have a breakout, formed a new high, broke the previous high. Now a correctional movement, formed some kind of bottom here, and now we went for the breakout from the EMAs. Now this is the similar movement like we had here, so we had basically first failed attempt, now we had the proper movement. We had some struggle here as well, and then we had the movement to upper zones. What we expect is from this zone right now is to have at least movement towards, let's say, like 75 cents. And in this case, the price would move like 200% from current market price. So let's do the quick manipulation like this and like this. So far we had 40% of movements, and we are expecting to see additional 220% of market price movement at least from current market price. Now, this would be actually the, of course, all-time high area for the coin, but nevertheless, still there is the pattern. We are right now in the final stage for the pattern, which means that we are going for a potential movement to the upper zones. So on the daily time frame, it's pretty clear we are bullish. Now, going to mark quickly the area for the EMAs and going to a 30-minute time frame just so we can check what's happening here. Now, let's make it a little bit more transparent as well, and going to remove this one here and like that. So what do we see is we had a correction moment which filled the CME gap. I think if we go, it will take too long time. Let's go on 4-hour time frame. So if we go here, I think we will see that we had similar scenarios. So we formed the CME gap after the phase breakout. It doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean that this is exactly that's going to happen right now. Just a theory that we had the CME gap we filled, and rest CME gaps that happened weren't filled actually. So although we had the fill of this first CME gap, which was pretty huge, there is still a chance to see the proper movement to the upper zones forming from this region. So what we are expecting is some kind of bounce, and if you want to enter into a position just like from current market price, then ideally would wait for this area here. This would be some kind of entry point for us. Once we see the breakout structure forming here, similar to this one here, so this area here or this area here or even this area here as well, you see that we had a breakout structure here, then a correction moment, additional breakout structure here, and so on, basically building up. We had the first breakout structure here. Now we had a correction moment, fill the CMA gap. Okay, that's cool. Now we have to wait for this area to be broken. Once we see this area to be broken, this is ideal point for new people to join into the trade, with the risk and reward ratio being output is actually closer to the EMAs. But this is pretty big stop loss for this trading setup. I'm just throwing it in. So still 1-3 risk and reward ratio, and as we mentioned, this isn't the target for us. The ideal target is 75 cents, which would lead, of course, the price to retest the local all-time high. So I think there's nothing much more to say. We have been having so far a really good movement on the Dogecoin with the similar pattern we had the breakout from here, and the rest is just a history. All we have to do is just wait. If you are a new person to enter this position, just wait for the proper moment from here. Once you see the breakout structure, enter the trade. So that's it for the Dogecoin. Once again, thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.